Achoo! I didn't mean to hit that song. It's too late now. You can't stop a dig off mid-weave. How's it going, guys? Sorry I've been away for a long while. I've been busy with a lot of stuff. Have I? I think, yeah, I think I've been busy. I don't remember it. But yeah, I've been busy with a lot of stuff. And Skyblivion work still goes on whenever I don't stream, you know. So I know there hasn't been streams from a lot of us in a while, but that doesn't mean that work isn't getting done. It just means, you know, it's usually sometimes it's work that we want to keep a secret for you guys and then show later on. Or we just want to keep a complete secret and show you it when it comes out, you know? So yeah. We're not in Cheydinhall today, and we're not in Blackwood today. I've taken you guys to the nice sunny shores of the Gold Coast, where it's nice and sandy, golden, and it's right next to Anvil. So, Speck on our team sent me a message about this fort called Crowhaven. He mentioned that it was in Elder Scrolls Online, and in the Elder Scrolls Online, it wasn't so much a fort as more of like a manor, an imperial manor, or a villa. And if we could, you know, maybe find a way to make it look like one, you know, so it's a nice reference to ESO. And So I talked with Cynthia. Cynthia is in charge, or well, Cynthia does the landscaping around the Gold Coast. Jay Moonwillow, thank you so much for the follow. Thanks so, or not the follow. Thanks so much for the Prime sub. But yes, so Cynthia does the landscaping for the Gold Coast, and she's pretty much finalized it. But I asked her because I was curious if she had done Fort Crowhaven. It's not even called Fort Crowhaven; it's just called Crowhaven. So I asked her, and she says she hasn't done it yet. She's not a fan of building with the fort tile set. She doesn't like doing it, so there's still a good amount she hasn't done with forts. And I'm like, oh, if you don't like doing it, give it to me. I love doing the forts. She hates working with the fort assets, so I'm like, sweet, give it to me. So yeah, there's 2 forts that I can do. There's 2 forts that I will do. Of course, I'm doing both of them. But I thought it'd be fun to do Crowhaven and to make it into a sort of villa. So that's what we're going to play around with today. And I'm just looking for some like Roman villa references. So I might go for a sort of rather than like run down and ruin, I might go for something that's more abandoned looking as opposed to ruined. Yeah. Let's see, alright. Doesn't help to get pure ref up. Get myself some references. Yeah, so something like this. This. Kind of luxury fort. Yeah, maybe. There's probably still something we could do to make it look sort of defendable. Even if it doesn't look, you know, like anywhere near on the same level as the fort's defenses are, that's fine. Hey, thank you, Nicky. Might be good to like plan out, to use some vertex coloring to plan out the maybe the shape of this fort. Maybe, well, maybe calling out forts incorrect as well. Also, yes, I know I started a little late today, but I wanted a haircut. So. Is Crowhaven Manor a new location, or am I just not remembering it? Well, it was a fort originally in Oblivion, so it was. Also, it wouldn't be Skyblivion dev stream if someone didn't suggest a room full of copies of the Lusty Argonian. I mean, there is a way to do that and kind of explain it, you know, realistically. The place could be a printing press, you know? You could go to a location like, this is the place that prints the Lusty Argonian made, and you just have fucking stacks of the place. But they only print one, they only print the one copy or the one verse. Doesn't print the full thing. Because that's what Bethesda deems fit for us. Instead of giving us the whole Lusty Argonian maid story, they dish it out little bit by little bit. That's the only reason why people want the Elder Scrolls 6. They don't give a shit about where it's set. They don't give a crap about how it's going to play, what the quests are going to be. They just want the next installment of the Lusty Argonian maid. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. You out of the way. Okay, so something like this as a general shape. Okay, so this rectangle here represents like a kind of like a little Roman bath or a pool. I'm using the word Roman, but you can just put Imperial in there. Same thing, basically. But yeah, so like a Roman pool in here, and then like these edges around the side. It's gonna be like these parts here. You can go inside them, kind of like corridors leading to the main building. I can also make it these walls. Yeah. See what we can do. Of course, I had to flatten it all out first. Rylan, thank you so much for the follow. And Killer Clone, thanks so much for the Prime sub. Congrats on the 3 months and the 2-month streak, man. I said you're building some kind of villa. Yeah. So, yeah, someone on our team mentioned to me that in Oblivion, it looks like a fort. You know, it's just like your standard fort. But it's not called Fort Crowhaven, it's called just Crowhaven. And they mentioned to me that in Elder Scrolls Online, it was a villa, or like a manor, as opposed to a fort.
Oh, drink,
and
water,
so,
drink, water, bitch.
Since it's not stated to be a fort, so I fucking hope not in the files, in the audio files. There might be a lot of that. There might be a lot of like moments where the voice acting says something and what you see is it's completely something else. But yeah, so I thought it would be fun to kind of turn it into a nice manor. It fits for the climate. So it does. It's nice and sunny. Kind of. The Gold Coast does have like sort of a mixture of like a Greece climate as well as a bit of Italy in there. So I think it kind of fits. I mean, ESO is in the second era and Oblivion's in the late third era. Yep. So, oh, flatten. So I can maybe age it a little bit, but you know, it said, okay, let's see the lore for it. Crowhaven is a fort located along the Gold Coast of Cyrodiil in County Anvil. During the Second Era, it belonged to the Geralt family and was known as Geralt Estate. It later went on to become the home of Lord Leviticus, but fell into ruin and became home to a den of feral vampires. It is located near the ancient Iliad settlement of Garlus Malatar. Okay, so it says fell into ruin. Then again, this is the unofficial scrolls pages, so that's just how they've worded it. Do you know what I would like to see? So, yeah, this is a place that's inhabited by vampires, at least underneath it is. I would love to see, like, this is not something that we can probably do, though. I would love to see, whenever there's a fort with vampires inside of it, or a, let me just lower that. Whenever there's a fort with vampires inside of it, or, you know, a dungeon of any sorts, at night, I would love to see the vampires actually come out and, like, inhabit the walls. You know, walk around on the outside, guarding it. Because they can. But during the day, you know, they have no choice. They have to go inside, in the catacombs. That would actually be pretty awesome, because it means the player can choose how to go about, you know, invading a dungeon with vampires in it. Do you wait at night? Do you wait for the night to come and maybe, you know, kill them on the outside? You sneak in during the daytime and kill them in their sleep. In Oblivion, it's apparently an ruined fort. Yeah. I mean, well, the wiki isn't exactly, it's still kind of written by the fans, isn't it? It's, so when it says it's an old ruined fort, that's what it's saying in it from Oblivion. There is, I still think there is some creative license there. It still can be very much, you know, fort-like underneath. Tana, thank you so much for the sub and congrats on 7 months. Jesus. Your sub badges are evolving beautifully. I don't even remember what colors they go. Right, okay. It's funny how close, granted, I've never worked in construction, but it's funny how close this kind of gets to, you know, how you would build a, you know, like a house. Like, I'm trying to build a pool here, so I'm digging in. Lord. Alright, let's get to work. Oh, whoa. I nearly forgot. There's Gold Coast variations. Right, okay. Okay. I had to make myself a whole new object palette for the Gold Coast. I'll just go _GC to save myself some time. Go. Right. Create a little side quest about investigating this alleged abandoned villa. Well, it actually still has a quest attached to it. Let's see. Oh! Oh, this fits! Oh, this fits very well, actually. Alright, this is working in our favor. So it is. This is the because I remember this now. This is the fort you go to find out. I won't spoil it, but this is the fort you go to find out the truth about the Grey Prince. During the arena quest line, he asks you to find out, you know. As it says here, he claims he's of noble birth. Kind of fits to build a villa, a nice imperial villa. So yeah, this is where you go to find out the truth about, what's his name? Agronak Gromolog. I have no idea what you say. I've never played. It's Agronak Gromolog. He's the grand champion of the Imperial City Arena, and turns out he doesn't know much about his birth. That's one of the quests he give you. Oh yeah, I forgot Jeremy's on holiday. I can't use Jeremy. I'll just use Martin. Sir Fireman, thanks so much for the follow. Is there no trim versions? There's no trim. I need trims. Alright, it's we might have to do a little texturing as well. Thanks for the save stream, guy. Alright, meshes. TS4. Dungeons. Fort runes. Fort. C. Gold Coast. Trims. Okay, the trims are in it. I just don't think they were ever added into game. Okay, good. That's very good. I don't need to make anything, I just need to import it. Bitchin'. TS4, Dungeons, Fort Runes, Fort GC, Rims, 01. Two. Hopefully I can do this pretty quickly. Three. I believe Cynthia had to do all this herself. I don't know if it was Cynthia that did all this herself or it was Ludist. Either way, this must have taken fucking forever. And I'm very grateful that I don't have to do it. Then again, the Skyblivion project is filled with people saying that about other people. Oh, I'm glad I don't have to do that. You know. So I guess it's good that we're all kind of doing something another person would find exhausting. Then everyone feels like they're being helped out. Which is definitely needed on a project of this scale. I've ruined. Seeing as no one is actively cleaning it, is there a way of putting leaf detritus at the bottom of the plume? Some water plants have grown over the years. We'll see about the climate. Then again, I might take the water out because it probably would have evaporated. Or I might leave it in just because it looks nice. All right. Oh. Bricks. Oh, 2 stone. God, these prefixes are getting messy. Right. G G C G C G C C C. Oh God, don't start doing this. Why does it always do this? Object palette is extremely useful, but the problem is it often suffers from severe amnesia. Like when you add something to the list, it just instantly forgets it. It calls you a liar. Would you say was your favorite moment from the Oblivion game? It was definitely some point in the Dark Brotherhood, either whodunit, the whodunit quest, or dropping all that thing. Dropping the Minotaur head on top of the guy. Kill him. Nope. TS4 room. Telling me I have to do this for all of them. It's so stupid. It is so stupid. Like, why do I have to add an object to the list and then add it to the list again? It's like...
Oh, drink Water, drink. Water,
It's like the most
drink.
bureaucratic
Water,
piece of software. So Fireman, thanks so much for the host. Or gold. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're not. Okay. Right. Thanks for the save, Remaster. Beanland, yeah. I did the interior for that house not too long ago as well. And after you can meet Grom in the tavern crying over him. Oh, because he was yeah, he's like supposed to protect him. No. What? Oh god, that's missing stuff. God, please don't tell me I have to add more. I do have to add them. Oh, at least they're done. They're made, they're just not fully implemented yet. It would take me even longer to do. How do you guys feel? Because I've floated this idea around before. How do you guys feel about an Among Us reference in the Whodunit quest?